Hi there. On my last little video I talked about how to shoot panoramics using a tilt shift lens and moving the lens across on its axis across a kind of horizontal plane, which gives us three shots. It's one shot there and another shot there. I'll show you again to just remind you. So what we did is we took one shot there, moved the lens across another and another. We'll do it that way and I'll show you how I mean. One shot there, then another, and then stitch them together in Lightroom or Photoshop afterwards to produce a 3:1 panoramic. But what I've since doing that little video, in which the link is along here somewhere, you should be able to find it on my little channel, is since I've been doing that, what I've been doing is I've been working with another way of shooting the panoramics, only instead of having the lens move across, I'm having to move up and down. So I spin the lens round, and if we look at the lens now, look at the camera on its side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shot there, another shot there, and another shot there. So I take three pictures, all as landscape format, 1, 2 and 3, and then stitch them together in the software. Now one of the advantages of doing this is the fact that when I'm taking the shot, for example, I can tilt the lens and the camera fairly well down like that. One shot, two shots, three shots, which means I'm getting virtually from underneath my feet to the far distance in shot, and I can make three separate exposures as I'm doing it. So I can expose for the foreground there, next shot for the midground, and the next shot for the sky. So this gives me really good exposure range right across. Usually I find about no more than 2 stops, otherwise the software has problems stitching it. So I will perhaps shoot at the bottom one, open up a little bit, let a bit more lighting because it might be a little bit darker. The middle shot, normal mean exposure. Then the top shot, I'll probably let less light in to make the image darker to bring the sky in. So I can shoot the sky and get detail in the sky without using filters. Another advantage is that because I'm shooting really from underneath my feet, the sharpness and the detail is absolutely immense. Now, I'm here at Maybeck at Falling Foss in Yorkshire near Whitby, so I'm going to go down by the river just over there and take a few shots and let you see. I'm not going to take the camera down there because you won't be able to hear me talk because of the waterfall. So what I'll do is I'll do a little commentary afterwards over the video when I'm shooting it and when I'm stitching it, and I'll show you how to do it in Lightroom. Alright, see you just now. Bye now. Well, here we go. We're back home now, and I've uploaded the images into Lightroom. And as you can see along the bottom here, we've got all the images loaded in. I've already done 1 or 2 here just to see what they were like, and I'm quite pleased with them. And these are the 3 images I'm going to stitch together. So this is one shot. This is at the bottom, with the lens sitting at the bottom of the tilt shift. This is in the middle, and that's at the top. Now, because it's a fully manual lens, the only information it passes across to the camera is the shutter speed. They're all shot at f/16. But if we look up here on the left, we can see on this shot was taken 2 seconds at 100 ISO at f/16. The next one, 1.3 seconds, and the next one again, 1.3 seconds. So you can see how I changed the exposure as we went through the actual technique of taking the picture. For detail, for example, if we click on here and look at 100%, the bottom right hand corner, you can just see the detail on that rock. And we can click on this leaf here. Even though there's water flowing over it, you can still see all the detail on it. Click on here, for example. Let it click in. There we go. Loads and loads of detail. So what we now do is, along the bottom here, is what I tend to do is to select all 3. I then mouse click. I rotate left. So they're all lined up. So that's the bottom one, the middle one, and the top one. And then click again. Photo merge into panorama. And then it'll create a preview. Takes a few seconds to do this. It's quite a nice technique, this. You get some really nice images. There we go. That looks okay. Click on merge. And again, you know, even with 16 meg RAM, it's going to take some time. You know, we're looking at stitching 3 raw files, somewhere in the region of about 25 to 30 megabytes each. It just takes a few minutes. I quite like this technique. You know, you can get all the way through the image from the bottom to the top, all pin sharp. Here we go, it's about halfway there now. Nearly there. I should have gone and made a cup of tea while it was doing this, couldn't we? Yeah, there we go. Just a few more seconds. Come on, quick, 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 hurry up. Almost there. There we go. And the image will appear right in the bottom corner here. Click on it. And there is our full panoramic. Click on it again. This time rotate right to put it the right way up. And there we go. There's the image, and I can click on there and see the fine detail on that leaf there. Click on the mid distance and we can see all the detail on there. Click up on there. Even click through there and have a quick look through the trees. So you can see how fine the detail is. I have a little kind of realistic subtle HDR effect which I like to apply to it, which gives it that bit of punch. Might drop the blacks a touch. There we go. Yeah, I quite like that. Let's have a quick scroll around. Bearing in mind this was probably only a few inches underneath the camera. You know, one of the problems you sometimes get with this technique is making sure you don't get your tripod feet in. That one will zoom round. Clean and sharp. There we go. And then that's ready for export, ready for print. Thank you very much. Have a go at it yourself. Cheers now.